So it's just going to pop us on. And I think we're alive.
We're live. Excellent.
We're alive. It's alive. So you're welcome, Dara. It's fun. Or am I saying it right? Hi, Lotus of Serendipity. Dara Killian. I'm totally mispronouncing that. I'm so bad at saying people's screen names or their handler names. I'm always saying it wrong. I'm like,
I do that too. Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's pronounced Aaron, and it's Aaron.
It's hard though, because it's all like one word, like YouTube, the way YouTube makes it, it's kind of hard to like look at it and kind of sometimes piece it together. I'm like one of those people that kind of separates words to kind of figure them out.
Right.
Kind of like my strategy. So what decks are you going to use today?
I'm going to use my trusted Angel Wisdom Tarot because I love it so much.
Oh, yes.
And then there's where's my other deck? There's another one I've been working with a lot lately that's been wonderful. And of course, I can't find it right now. So we're going to use also Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light Oracle.
Ooh, that's a fun one. I'm going to do Angel Wisdom. That Angel Wisdom and Light Seers are my two go-tos.
Oh, I like the Light Seers.
They're the two I use them together like all the time. And then I'm going to use my I'm going to use my, actually, I don't know if I have like a witch tarot. I might break out.
Ooh.
I'm drawn to. And then I've been, I actually felt drawn lately, and I haven't been drawn to her cards in a long time, is Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light. I've been using that lately just for like a little oracle message.
Yeah.
I didn't always connect with them, but I feel like I'm actually connecting with them now. So that's
nice.
Really cool. What else am I gonna pop out here? I really like this Radley's Animal deck.
Oh, that one's good. That was really, really good.
Jumps out at me, like things jump out at me.
I love that. When I was at my most recent event, what I would do is I would do the main reading with Angel Wisdom Tarot. And then I have this new deck. It's all about crows.
Ooh.
So it's called Crow's Insight. And the cards just spring to life. They work really, really well. And so I would do one card from that deck as a final message.
That's always fun.
Yeah. Or if I was doing like a quick one card pull for someone, I would do that. And it was hilarious. One of my clients, I pulled the card Confusion, and her and her friend just started laughing. And I was like, okay, yeah, obviously they had just been talking about something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. Can't make this stuff up.
I love it. I read at a party over the weekend. I got booked for a party. It was so fun. They were really fun. It was a fun group, and they all kind of sat around while I read for each person. And there was one, like when I was reading for, the person was like, no, and the friends are looking at me and going like, and I'm like, well,
yeah.
So it was just really funny. Then the person's like, okay. I'm like, well, your friends over there are saying that's a big yes. So it was cute. And they were all like laughing. Like if I was like, are you like really uptight or blah, blah, blah. And they're like, hi. It was just fun.
So, I love that.
Yeah. Hi, old Windwalker. And then your friend Deborah's here.
Oh, Deborah Arikelian. Hello. Good to see you.
Oh,
yes,
so
love her. She's
Arikelian.
Yeah.
So it's not Dara. Okay. Now I get it. Awesome. So go ahead, and we got about, awesome. We got about like 20 people on. So go ahead and put your questions in the chat.
Ooh, nice.
Answer some questions. Oh, I got you marked, Lotus. I'm going to star some people. Well, we have one I have so far. So go ahead and put your questions in, and I'll start starring them. But we'll start with Lotus of Serendipity. Just a general reading, please. Ooh, had a jumper. Oh, sweet.
Oh, what is the question? I cannot see the.
Oh, it's chat. A general.
It's a general. Oh, just a general? Yep. Okay, perfect.
Oh, I forgot you're on your phone, so it probably pops up really small.
It does, yeah. And my eyes are good, but they're not that good.
I'm happy to read I'll read all the questions.
Thank you.
Not a problem. I got you marked, Deborah. I got you starred. Let's see. General. Oh, hey, Susan. Sorry, I feel like I'm so slow when I shuffle. I have to shuffle till I feel ready.
Oh no, I do that too. Yeah. I just happen to I let instinct guide me.
Yep. I do the same. Okay, I'll do one more. All right. Ooh. Hey, Jackie. My friend Jackie. I'm going to be out with Jackie on Friday, right?
Ooh.
We're doing it this Friday, right? Yeah, this Friday morning. Okay. Sorry, just marking a few more people. I got you marked, Old Wonker. I got you marked, Sun Rising Sagittarius. I got you marked, Bernice. Jackie, do you have a question? You're always going and like helping everybody. You should get a reading. Okay. Do you want me to start or?
Yeah, or I can start. I'm good with either one.
Sure. Go for it. I'll mark questions while you do that.
Okay, perfect. All right. Hello, Lotus. It's good to see you. So for a general reading, these are the cards I got, and there is some really wonderful, positive information on the way. Lots of good energy. So the first card I got was the Moon card. Depicted on this card is Archangel Hanael. She deals a lot with women's issues, the moon, the tides, things like that. I feel like there's been some unnecessary worry, and you're kind of like possibly focusing too much on the negative. Stop that. Stop that right now. It will not help. Because here's the thing. There's so much magic in your life. I mean, it's off the wall charts good. So whatever it is that you feel is holding you back, or your fears, your little ego, that little ego imp, if they're talking about that, you know, push it aside, because there's so much stuff that's good that's on the horizon. It's so close, like you can reach out and touch it. So a lot of the fear is unfounded. And if this involves a project, which I think it might, or a new like career move, the only thing I can say here is that you're going to be victorious. The six of fire, yes. The victory card. I mean, you really can't put a foot wrong. Even though I know you're really worried about everything, everything's going to work out, not just fine, but better than I think you anticipate.
I love, like, Radley pulled that for me, and he was like, it doesn't get much better than the victory card.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
I'm excited for that. So I got that you were kind of stressed out about some stuff too, but I also got like a positive outcome, which is so super exciting. So I got that you might be kind of struggling lately to like kind of balance things, like the Two of Pentacles, which can be like, it could be as literal as balancing the budget, but a lot of times it's balancing time. So if you look at how he's balancing like the clock, like just trying to find enough hours in every day to get everything done. And that can be real. It's like, or you're juggling multiple priorities. And I mean, I feel like that's really common for a lot of us, so it's just trying to find a way to bring all that stuff into balance, and also have some more fun, bring some more fun into your life. And then I got the Two of Swords. So I feel like you're kind of struggling with making a decision lately. There might be some kind of, or you're going to be struggling to make some kind of decision. And the thing about the Two of Swords is that it's not, a lot of times the Two of Swords, I feel like it's like not like, it's like the decision, like one decision isn't like better, or one pathway isn't better than the other. It's just a matter of picking one a lot of the times. And it's more like the fear around, like, am I going to make the wrong choice? But I got, as our mentor Radley would say, the Nine of Water, wishes do come true. What you wish may come to you. And I was so excited, and this jumped out. This was a jumper. I didn't even pull this. So that's super exciting. So like whatever, even though you kind of have like these little blips, there's still something that you've been wishing for that's going to come to fruition. So just, make sure that you thank your angels and your spirit team for it, because the more grateful you are, like the more it just raises your vibration and the better things are. And then I got the Great Gathering and Rebecca Campbell's deck. It's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. So I feel like you might be meeting some new members of your soul family, or strengthening relationships with some members of your soul family coming up. So that's exciting.
I like
that.
all of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lotus, does this resonate at all?
Yeah, let us know. She wrote about projects. Many blessings. It is projects. So true. So maybe she just has like a bunch of different projects going on right now, which could explain the balance, trying to
the juggling. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So juggling and balancing the moment, many blessings. Yeah, I feel like it's all gonna work out. Just remember to have some fun, which is easier said than done. I know when you're stressed out, you just want to get everything done. Like I keep telling everybody, I've been reading a lot lately. Just reading steamy rom-coms just to get
Oh, I
my
love
mind.
that.
So fun. I just like want to just stick my nose in a book. So, and my library has a bunch of them for free, which is nice.
Ooh, nice.
All right. So, Deborah, is my screenplay going to be funded? Screenplay funded.
Ooh.
That's exciting, Deborah. Screenplay going to be funded. Hmm.
Hmm.
Let's see. Do one more. Okay. Well, I can start if you want.
Yeah.
So I do feel like your screenplay is going to, I do believe your screenplay is going to get either bought. I don't know when, but I do feel like someone is going to buy it or want to either like agent it or work with you on it. And I'm very excited for you, because I'm a writer as well, and I'm trying to get my novel published. So I feel you on the whole process. It's like so stressful, and like I cry a lot. So, so I got the 3 of Earth, and that is all about collaborate. It's first of all, it's being recognized for your creativity and your hard work. So people are going to receive the screenplay well, but it's also somebody who wants to collaborate with you. So it's about, it's like you're somebody that like, it's like a collaboration of people that want to take your talent and show it to the world. So I feel like it might be more of, instead of getting funded, I'm feeling like it's more of somebody that's gonna, like, agent it and, like, try to sell it to, somewhere. I don't is that how the screenplay is it the similar to novels? I'm not quite sure if that's, like, the same thing, but I've seen a lot of, agents, and I've been querying them, and a lot of them say, like, I take screenplays too." Like, it's so I feel like you might find somebody that's gonna champion it and kinda shop it around. Um, and then I got the Six of Water, which is also very exciting. So this is just about I feel like this is something that you've always wanted to do, like, you've always dreamed of this even as a kid, and it's, like, making, like, your teenage self very happy that you got this screenplay out and you kinda birthed it to be, you know? Um, so I feel like all of that's very positive and that there's some kind of almost like some kind of gift coming your way, because you look how he's giving her the flowers. There's some kind of gift coming your way when it comes to this. And then I got Michael Blue, so you're protected. So this is protection. It's and I feel like the person that's coming in to help you with this is somebody you can trust, somebody who knows the industry, somebody who's really wise. And then I actually got 2 out with the Rebecca Campbell, 2 kind of came out. So you got a twofer. I got Inner Temple, which is about tuning into to the portal of your heart. So I feel like really just trying to stay in your heart space when it comes to this. And it's easier said than done because it's like you're putting your baby out there. And I know what that's like to like get like rejection and stuff like that. But like just trying to really like keep keep it like an open heart and just keep that like positivity and like from a place of love kind of thing. And then I got Play, which is have fun and celebrate and don't be so serious, which
Ooh.
and that celebrate is what really is jumping out at me. So like have fun during the process. And yeah, I'm excited. I do feel like it's coming. I'm not getting a time frame though.
So I pulled 4 cards. The first 2 cards are very much saying the same thing, pretty much. We've got the renewal card, revisiting things from the past that make you happy, that uplift you. What I like about this is also says clarity on your life purpose, but it reinstills the fact that you know what to do. So the next card I pulled was Katumi, and he also says you already know the answer, you know what to do. This is an Ascended Master I don't work that much with, so I don't know a lot about him, but essentially, they're saying that, yes, you know what to do, things are going to work out. Now, here's where it becomes a little bit concerning for me. I do feel that it will get funded, but not in the way you think. And the reason for that is the 5 of Air. I feel like some of the traditional channels you would go down are not going to work here.
Mhm.
You would have to find, as Kyle said, a champion, someone who's really going to be in your ballpark, who will be able to, throw that out of the park and get it to the right people where the ball is supposed to land. Um, and yeah, short answer, yes, I do feel it will be funded and it will be picked up. It's just a matter of when and how. So the last card, my intention to pull this card was, who would be the person who would actually help you do this? And I pulled El Moira. Or El Moria. This is another Ascended Master I personally do not work that much with, though I've been told I need to. Um, and, pretty
Stop.
much I feel like he's going to be an awakening present.
Stop. I'm so sorry. My husband somehow connected his freaking phone FaceTime to the computer, and even though it's under my profile, and every time somebody tries to FaceTime him, it rings. But
Uh,
I don't know how
but
to
you know
stop.
what though? Look, everything that happens in a reading is part of the reading. So look at it this way. Look at it as like, the hills are alive with the sound of music.
I just don't
So
know how to stop it because it's
I
not my
know it's
phone. It's not my
frustrating.
phone.
So,
It's not my
Deborah, yes, there will be a champion. I feel he's going to be male. I feel he's going to have darker features.
Ooh.
I feel like he's really going to be completely on board with the story that you're telling, and he will have the right contacts to help you in this capacity. Um, I'm not getting a time frame either for this, unfortunately. But when I generally do readings, I don't look longer than 2 years. So I'm gonna be like it's gonna be within 2 years, but I can't give you a more concise time frame, unfortunately. The cards are just not telling me that. Yeah,
Timing can be so hard.
it
I
can be
keep trying
so
to get
hard.
timing on mine too, and I keep asking, like, the readers that I follow, and they're like, "We're not getting a time. We're just getting it's coming, but we don't have a time." And I'm like, "I get it."
Sometimes I do pull a card to sometimes see if I can find a time, but yeah, this time it's like it's not being clear. Like there's too many variables here for us to give you an accurate answer.
So, but I do
Um,
I agree with you, though. I feel like there's gonna be someone that champions it. Just don't know
yeah,
when.
and he's gonna be a brunette and he might have a beard. Yeah. And I do feel like from looking at my cards too, it's all men. There's a lot of men who are in the room. So there's going to be a lot of male energy, and it's going to be a guy who's going to be your champion. Think of him as your knight in shining armor headed to the director's chair.
Oh, she said it's being read by financiers. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting.
So maybe one of the financiers is like the champion then.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And Deborah, if he's a brunette and he has a beard, you let me know.
Okay. So then we have Old Windwalker. Can I please get a reading on a divorce and move, possible timing, and what to expect? Well, like, we'll try with the timing, but it doesn't always come through. Do you want to should we tag team this one since it's kind of a two-part?
Yeah.
Want to
Yeah.
do
So
that?
which part do you want to take?
How about I'll do divorce.
Okay, and then the second part
Is a
is
move, possible
the
move
move. Okay,
or a move. Sorry, not a possible, a move.
a move, yeah. I feel like this specific divorce was very contentious
Uh,
too. Like there's a lot of not great energy, which is not surprising. That happens a lot with divorces.
I need to put somebody else.
Oh,
We have some trolls in here today. I've had to ban 2 people.
oh no.
Okay, Golden marker. Actually.
Do you want to go or should I go?
Go ahead. I'm still pulling.
Okay. All right. Hello, old Windwalker. All right. So, in regards to just the move itself, although they are intertwined, I feel like the situation you're in right now is very much like you're a little boy pulling the sword out of the stone. Um, it's been a lot of like it's almost been a Herculean feat to get to this next step out of the divorce where you're going next. However, you will definitely be moving. That's a yes. Because of the Eight of Water, the time to move on card. Now, what I love about this card is you have most of the goblets, most of the cups in the trunk, but then he's taking one with him. So from this experience, you're taking the wisdom, of the things that you learned, both the good and the bad, to then further move you to where you need to go. The third card I picked was actually the Mary Magdalene card, the Teacher Awakens. Now, in a lot of ways, I feel like this is an indicator for you, like you are the teacher, and I feel like given your past experiences, you're going to help yourself, but you're going to help other women in the same situation.
Mm.
Um, I love this. I think this is good. And then you can't make this stuff up. We have the Queen of Earth. To me, this is, okay. To me, this indicates that you are the queen of the castle. So you are going to move. It's going to be extremely good, and you will be the queen of your domain. And it's going to be really, really good. One thing that really stood out to me here, though, is, okay, these two cards, we've got a lot of blues, right? It's the current situation, and you've been feeling blue. This makes sense. But then the next two cards, look at all that beautiful red. Like red means, move on. It means it's the most auspicious color in the palette according to feng shui. There's lots of different things here that the red is standing out. I really like the red for you. And usually green means go, but in your case, red means go. And that's what I really, really like here. Kyle?
Hi, Shining Love, Light, Truth. Sorry you didn't get the notification, but thanks for coming. So this divorce is really good for you. Which I know, like you said, it's been kind of rough, but so the first card I got was Evolution, and this is all about like the healing of the heart. Like, look at all that beautiful green heart chakra energy. I love this card. It's just, you're gonna evolve, you're transforming. It's like I feel like you've spent like the last few years feeling like you're underwater and stuck, and you're just gonna, like, once you're kind of out of this situation, you're gonna really transform and come into your own. And then I got Sisterhood of the Rose, which is all about like, I feel like it talks about like, beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher, but I feel like it's about, oh yeah, Mary Magdalene the Roses.
Oh,
I didn't even think about that. I feel like this has to do with you and like getting back more in touch with your friends, or with like women in your life, like some strong, like I feel like some strong feminine energy, some like a support system. And then I got the Ten of Swords, which is, the Ten of Swords usually means that there's no life left in the situation, but it's the ending of something that leads to new beginnings. So there are new beginnings coming from this ending, which I feel like you kind of know that. And then I got the Sun.
Ooh, yes.
Right? So I just feel like you're gonna, like, I feel like that makes me think that this is gonna all be finalized sometime this summer, even though I'm not like the best with timing, because the Sun is just such summer energy. Maybe July, because I feel like the Sun is kind of Leo, very
I'm
Leo
thinking
energy.
July also.
Okay, so that makes sense. So like that July energy, and it's like there's just, you're gonna have, it's gonna, once you're kind of done with this, it's gonna be a time of, then maybe Open Walker, if you don't have any right now, then maybe you'll meet some people. I just feel like there's some women coming into your life, some supportive women, or maybe it's even people like online, like a lot of your YouTube friends too. But I just feel like you're getting a lot of support from women. And then this is a time of like joy and success. I feel like once you get out of this situation, things are going to line up and start just falling into place for you. Then I got the King of Earth, and that pairs so nicely with the Queen of Earth. I'm not feeling like it's another man coming into your life. I'm actually feeling like it's you feeling more like stable in your new place, feeling more financially free, and just feeling just much better about life in your situation in general. And then I got these two came out together. I got Solitude, and that's not being lonely. It's like recharging, and a peace, like peace coming through, like as you're alone, like in your transforming and regenerating. And then I got Begin Now, take your first step. So you're about to
Ooh,
start a new journey. I love
I
this
love
card.
this.
I love this deck. This deck is so fun. It's so like fairy tale-ish. This is
Ooh.
Denise Lynn's
Oh, I like
Space
that one.
Traveler.
Yeah. Will
So
you excuse me for just a moment?
yeah,
I have to go take care of something. So
yeah.
go ahead and do the next one and I'll hop in.
Okay.
Okay.
So, all right. I got you, Shining Love Truth. I'm gonna okay. Let's see. So Ryan, you just type a question in the chat. And then I'm gonna okay, so I marked you down for one and I marked Shedding Love Truth, and I'm gonna put my banner up that we're not taking anymore because I have to leave like right around 2 to go get my kiddos. So let me put my banner up there that shows the questions are closed because we already have that way I can make sure we get through everybody. Because we have about like 10 more to get through. Okay, so Sun rising Sagittarius, just a general reading. Okay. And Susan, I got you marked down. Tiger Snake, I got you marked. Bernice, I got you marked. So I can't say this right. I'm gonna is it Ender oh, gosh. The one that ends in Morgan 7278. Can you just give me one question? It looks like you kind of have two questions on there. We can only answer one. So if you can just pick one question that you want me to answer and put it in the chat. And then let's see, I got Christine marked, I got Susan marked, I got Shining Love Truth marked, and I got Ryan marked. And then Ryan, just type your question in the chat unless you haven't already. Oh, there we go. I would like to see what. Okay. So yeah, I must make sure those are the people that I have start. Okay. I never meant to know that. I wish we could go like extra or I could, but I have to go get my kiddos. I usually try to leave around like 2:20. So they're almost done with school though, so that's a plus. Okay, so let's look at oh wait, I forgot to put the next question up. I was looking at it. Okay, so it's yes, general reading for Sun rising Sagittarius. Just a general reading. You both. I like that you thank your spirit guides because they like that, you know. Like not that they're like, you know, have like ego and that kind of stuff, but angels and spirit guides, they like a little thank you. It makes them feel good. So reading Sun rising Sagittarius. I think. Sagittarius general reading. Who came out again? I keep getting two at this one. Actually, yeah. Well, and then I'm gonna do. Yeah, we'll do this one. So, Sun rising Sagittarius. I want to ask you a question. Are you feeling like disconnected from people right now, or are you feeling like because I got this one card, I'm trying to figure out how to determine it, how to read it. Are you feeling like disconnected from people or separated from people, or are you looking to like you are okay? Then now I know how to read it. Thank you for answering that. Sometimes they can go either way. When I get like a question answered, it helps me figure out which direction. So we're just doing a general reading for Sun rising Sag.
Perfect.
Got you. Oh, Shining Love Light Truth. Yeah, I have to go into the pickup line from hell. Where it's like a free for all. We're all just like in line to like get our kids. Let's see. I'll do one of these, I think. I keep getting 2 cards keep coming up. Okay. Do you want me to start, or are you ready? Or
You start.
okay.
You start. Yeah.
So the first card I got is I feel like you're kind of feeling just like separated from people, and you confirm that for me. So the good news is, so I got it's called the renewed connections card, and I pulled it reverse, which usually means like you're feeling just, but that's telling me that you're feeling like that, and that's gonna shift. There's a possibility for that to shift and to like reconnect. And since you mentioned you're looking for another job or you want to move on, I wonder if there's some kind of connection that you have with somebody that's gonna help you get in, like, an interview somewhere. I don't know if you have, like, a friend, or if you have, like, someone on LinkedIn that you, like, went to college with, or some kind of old connections. I think is gonna help you get, for, like, enough to get you in, like, the door somewhere else. And then I got the Hermit. So, since you've kind of been, like, feeling a little bit isolated lately, I feel that, there's a mentor coming your way. I don't feel like you're the mentor. I feel like there's a mentor coming for you. And that could be tied around the new job, or it could be somebody at your current job that you haven't really connected with yet. I'm not sure how big your place is, but I feel like there's somebody in, like, that's going to come out of the woodwork that and this is the number 9. It's the Roman numeral down here reduces to 9. And that's telling me that there's somebody that's like doing it out of the goodness of their heart, like it's act of service kind of thing. And then I got the 5 of wands, and that could be like your current situation at work where there's just a lot of conflict. I feel like there's almost like too many cooks in the kitchen. I feel like there's like a lot of backstabbing maybe, and just a lot of like just disgruntled employees at this place. But I do think there might be someone there's good there that could help you. Or it's at the new place. I'm having trouble trying to get all of that. And then I got the Page of Swords. And this is telling me that you are on the right track. You just might need to adjust your delivery, or like sometimes when we get the Page of Swords, it's like a matter of like you have the sword and you're ready to go, but you might have to kind of rethink your strategy. And make a few tweaks, and then if you start like running into roadblocks, once you retweak the strategy, then it's usually open to clear sailing. And then I got for you as well, begin now. So there is a new journey that's on its way for you, but take your first step. And I would start looking for jobs and start applying to them and start like reaching out to recruiters and all that good stuff, because you are about to go on a new journey. And then I got narrow pathway, and I think this has to do with your current job. It says tread thoughtfully. So if you look at that bridge is kind of shaky. I think it might be while you're at your current job. It has to do with the way you're applying and like looking for jobs. I don't know if people there need to know about it. You know what I mean? I don't know if they'll start being snippy or whatnot, but this is just giving you a heads up, like you might want to like do that stuff like at home and not let anyone see you. So yes. Oh, a higher up at work could help me. Awesome. I love that. I feel like there's a mentor, so that's exciting. So but I do see like some shifting and some like things shifting and changing for the better for you. But just feel like when you're applying for jobs or interviewing, like you might have to be a little crafty.
Mhm.
They don't know you're looking.
I got similar stuff. So this job is so toxic. Like, I don't like the environment. I don't like the people. And I feel like every day it's like you're going to battle. And here is the warrior, protecting what she's created. And I feel you're doing the same. You're protecting your stance, where you are, your integrity at work. And it's just been a lot. And so much so that's causing you undue stress, like a lot of undue stress. I wouldn't be surprised if you have insomnia or nightmares or something like that. You've got to get out. You've got to get out, and you've got to get out now. However, there's lots of different ways that we mourn as people. And so leaving this job, yes, most of it'll be rejoiceful, it'll be good, it'll be great, but there is a sense of mourning with the 3 of air because, you put a lot of work and a lot of yourself into this position. And, you are leaving it behind even though it's what you should do. It can still hurt at times. However, and this goes back to the first card that Kyle pulled, I got Lady Nada, the Awakening Heart.
Mhm.
What I feel here is that, yes, there's going to be some type of mentor that's going to come into your life and help you with this. I don't feel they're at your current job. I think they're either outside of your workforce entirely or they're at the new place. But whoever it is, I think they're going to be good. I do feel like they're either going to be female or blonde. I do feel that as well. Um, and you're going to finally have more balance in your life because I feel like this job is consuming you, like a snake that eats its own tail. It's like that, and no one wants to eat their own tail. So, um, my short answer is get out of the job now. Be crafty in how you look for work. You don't need to let other people know you're leaving at all. In fact, I wouldn't say anything. And, be on the lookout for the new mentor.
I like it. Thank you, Sun Rising Sagittarius. Okay. So now we have Bernice and my AC went out. Will I be able to get it fixed or do I need a new one? The temps in Western Arizona are in the hundreds again. I am so sorry.
Oh, I'm so
Ooh.
sorry. I got to do that too. I have to get a whole new one. It went out last year and we had some really hot days here in LA and I was just melting.
Ugh.
Yeah. I was more worried about my cats than I was me, but yeah. Air conditioning is no joke, especially in hot desert climates.
Let's look at the energy. I'm having a hard time with this one.
Hmm.
Okay, this is what I think. Because at first I thought you were going to have to get a new one. Because the first card I got was Vast Vistas Expand Your Horizons, which is making me think that you would have to get a different one or look to buying a new one, which I know would probably be a lot more expensive than getting it repaired. But then I got Guardian Angels, which means your guardian angels are looking out for you and protecting you. So that makes me think that hopefully it will be able to be repaired because they know you probably don't want to have to spend all that money on it. Then I got the Empress. So that makes me think that's really positive and that it's going to be something that's easier to repair than I thought it might be. And then I got the Three of Water, which is celebrating. And it's
Ooh.
also angels looking out for you. So I feel like your spirit team is trying to make sure that this is something that could be repaired so that you don't have to spend $10,000. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I got. It was kind of a tricky one.
It was, but we love a challenge, don't we, Kyle?
Yeah.
I too thought at first, oh, it was going to have to be new, but then I pulled the wheel card, which I was like, okay, I'm not sure what that means, but I think this might have to do with like some type of wheel or cog inside the machine that needs to be repaired, not replaced. Then I pulled the balance card, which also, similarly, you want to like, maintain that everything is good, especially if it's a dual system, like one side's air, one side's heat. That's what I have. So it could be the balance like that. And then I got the 8 of Earth, and for me, this has to do with like a tradesperson coming to your house to fix it, a repairman. So I do feel it can be repaired. Then the last card I pulled was the voice of truth. We know her, we love her, Joan of Arc.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, I have a feeling that that you can repair it. It does not have to be replaced. And Joan wouldn't lie.
Joan wouldn't lie.
I hope that helps.
I feel the same way though. I feel like there is someone that's gonna be I feel like it's an easier fix than we think it is. You know what? This is just like a quick story. So our air stopped working, and we rent, so they had to call someone in. It turns out it was just so dirty, and because we rent, like we don't look at anything, the outside, it was full of like grass from when they cut the grass and full of pollen. So all the guy did, he's like took my pose and he rinsed everything off, and then it started working like new.
Ooh, nice.
So it was like, he's like, yeah, that's the easy. He didn't even charge. Like, he didn't even charge my land guy. He was like, no, this was easy. He's like, this is my good deed for the day. And then he taught me how to clean it. And he's like, this is how you do it, just so you know. And you just turn it off and like power it down and then spray it with a hose. So it was like a lot easier. So I'm hoping it's something like that where it's a lot easier for it to get fixed then.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Our friend Susan, just a general reading. How's it feel to be on the other side, Susan? The other side of readings. Our friend Susan's a very gifted, intuitive, and medium.
She's amazing.
Ooh. Getting a lot of like angels watching over people this week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. Damn. Ooh, I'm excited. I can go if you want.
Yeah. You go.
I'm excited for you, Susan. So I got the first card I pulled was the angels are watching over you. And so like you're very supported lately, which I know you know that because you have such a deep connection to spirit. But the two that are really jumping out at me are the yellow and the blue. And I feel like the yellow looks like AOC, doesn't she?
A little bit, yeah.
So the blue to me is jumping out is that your angels have been like really chatty with you lately, very communicative with you lately. And then the yellow to me is all like solar plexus. So it's been really good for like your self-esteem, just like hearing them, seeing them, feeling them, and just feeling their support. Then I got Journey by Moonlight. So that's believe. Oh, I forgot. I had another message here. Are you currently working on like a new class or a new project or something? Because I feel like if I was really focused on her balled up papers, which makes me think that you're working on some kind of thing where you're writing something, and that if you're struggling or you're hitting any roadblocks at all, your angels, it's gonna come through the angels. You're gonna channel it. You're gonna channel everything you need. I forgot that message. Then I got Believe in Magic, which I love the song, Journey by Moonlight. So, and it's, you lead all the new moon and full moon ceremonies. I feel like your new moon manifestations, this is all about, even though it's a full moon on here, I feel like it has to do with the new moon. And I feel like that some of the manifestations that you did for the new moon are really going to come into fruition. Because then I got the King of Earth. So that
Ooh.
makes me think you're going to have some financial prosperity coming your way. So if you are working on a course, or maybe your next group reading is going to sell out, or I just feel like you have some extra money coming your way from your hard work. And then I got the Wheel, which I feel like if you've been feeling any is stuck or stagnant at all lately, things are about to really shift, and things are going to start moving for the better again. So I'm excited. I love all that.
I do too. And I love everything that I got also, because the first card that came up for you, Susan, was the Nine of Water, the Wishes Come True card. Yeah, this is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Um, Really, at the moment, you can't put a foot wrong. Like, the things you're working towards are going to be fruitful beyond, I think, how much you know, which I love. And the next card that came up, it kind of makes sense because you got the Four of Earth, managing one's resources wisely. Now, I do feel this isn't just financial. I feel this is also like, making sure you get enough rest, making sure you get enough leisure time, making sure you get enough time with your cat, because I adore your cat. Um, Making sure all the resources are rationed out how they should be. The next card I got, which I just love, and this is so you, the Hermit, you know. Although from this, it's more about being a shining example to others as to how to lead their lives. And I got doubly excited when I got the final card, the Charity card.
Ooh.
And both of these two together, they both have to do about meditation, going inward, self-reflection, things like that. Um, and I just think she's so pretty on this card too. Um, I I really, on the card, it also says connect with heaven, which you do all the time. And I feel like what Kyle said, your angels are going to be backing you up, and the divine is going to be backing you up. Your deities, your ancestors, your passed over loved ones and pets, they're all there to support you on this next amazing endeavor.
I love it. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Susan.
I haven't been looking in the chat because I've been looking at the questions. So I'm sorry if I'm missing anything. Okay. Our next one. So this is she's asking, her ex called that from a blocked number last Wednesday saying, I love you, etc. I think I'm sick of her. Or no, I switched her up. I like a lady called Maritza, but I think my ex is going to try again. What are her intentions and what's in store for me? So I was thinking of looking at like just the energy around the ex, because it's kind of hard sometimes that we can't always tap into that energy, or what you need to know about the situation with the ex. Is that a better way to phrase it? So
I
since we
like
don't have
that.
the person's permission, but we can try to look at just like what you need to know, which will help you kind of get a heads up and help you kind of
Yeah.
think. We might get some of their intentions, but it's not always easy to read when we don't have like their permission to tap in. Like sometimes it just comes out. Like sometimes I'll be reading for somebody and I will get hits on their ex and stuff, but it doesn't always happen. So we will try our best. But at least we can give you what you need to know.
Mhm.
Two again. Keep pulling out two. And then while we're doing that, so Ryan, I got your question. I was wondering if, since it's about like three other people and trying to read other people's energy, if there's a way that we can rephrase that, so that we're not tapping into like somebody we shouldn't be tapping into. Oh, I was. Okay, cool. Thank you for that validation. I'm just gonna say Morgan 7278. So she said I read for her before, and I said that I thought the ex would contact her again, and then she was gonna have someone else in mind, and I was correct. So
Ooh. Hmm.
ooh, Susan, if you want to start doing this stuff on YouTube, like you got people that will collab with you. The YouTube community is really nice. I can introduce you to some people. They're really cool. Everyone's really, really cool. Let's see. Okay.
Should I go or do you want to
Go,
go?
go for it.
Okay. All right. So in regards to your ex, I feel like there was a lot of tumultuous energy, before the initial breakup. And it created a lot of chaos. And in some ways, it was very passionate, but in most ways, it just caused a lot of stress. And so we have the Eight of Fire. I call this one the fireworks card. Now, when this card shows up, it usually has to deal with, um, you know, there being all this type of change. I don't know if the breakup was like coming in the long term or if it was very sudden or what. But it seems to me like there's a lot of stress. I'm getting a lot of stress here. Um, I feel like in a lot of ways to break away from this person, it has been like, and this one came back, the Ace of Air. It has felt like, you're trying to remove yourself. You're the sword and you can't get free of the stone. And that's hard to get, extradited from that type of rock. It's yeah, I feel like the ex was controlling and like wanted you to do certain things and you didn't, but you got sucked into it anyway. Um, but you have freed yourself. You've freed yourself, and this is good. My concern for you and my concern for her is that I don't want you to get lost in your dreams, in what might have been. Um, we can dwell on that briefly, and then we have to move on quickly. We don't want to live in the past or in things that no longer serve us in the present and in the future. Um, that would be that would be my thinking. Um, I don't I feel like if you're in a better place right now, if you're in a better relationship right now, I would not I would not pursue it. I really don't. But I do think maybe a long discussion has to happen between you and the ex to kind of get the final closure. And the reason I say this is um, I pulled another one from the Kyle Gray deck. We have Commander Ashtar. Now, I don't work with this one a lot either. I know very little about him. But what the card is telling me is that you need to lead by example. Um, speak your truth with integrity. You know, just be firm with this ex because I have a feeling they might try to, literally blow your life up like a firework. And so you want to tread with caution. That would be my thing. Um, do a final conversation for closure, but I would not get back with them. No, no, I don't think this is right. Kyle?
Yeah, so I got I think they're reaching, I'm not sure what their intention of reaching out to you is, but it's going to give you, so I got distant thunder, which is going to give you a chance to kind of clear the air and say anything you needed to say. If you want to, it's your choice. Like you don't have to respond to them. You don't have to answer their phone. You could hang up on them and block them again. But if you feel like it could be a good chance to clear the air and kind of say anything that was left unsaid. I also got impasse. or sorry, impasse. Duh, I can't read today. So there is this part there. I agree with Shaun. Like it would not be wise to get back with this person, and I feel that there like there's nothing that they can say or do that's it's like there's like so it's really just best for you to just like redirect your energy somewhere else. And then I got the 5 of Cups, and I feel like what's happening is that this person might be feeling like the grass is always greener kind of thing, where like they are like, yeah, realizing um like what it's like to like not have you, and they're focusing on like on the negative. And then I also got the Queen of Wands, which I think might represent is it Maritza or Maritza or Maritza? Sorry, I can't
Oh,
pronounce names.
Maritza. Is it
Maritza.
Maritza? Yeah.
So I feel like this might represent her, where she's just like really fiery and fun and has a lot of good energy. I also got the power of prayer. So asking your spirit team for help if you need strength to ignore your ex, or if you need your ex to like go, just leave you alone, asking your spirit team to help make that happen so they'll just stay out of your life. Asking your spirit team to help you help things work out with Maritza if Maritza's meant to be, asking your spirit team to protect you and just help keep your energy up and keep your positive energy up so that you can, ignore your ex. And then I got the 9 of Earth, which is like enjoying the fruits of your labors, like a nice.
Ooh,
I love this card. This is probably one of my favorites in the deck. And it's
damn.
just happy, successful, abundant, enjoying your solitude. So I know that you like this person right now. So enjoy like the dating process. Like enjoy having time on your own without being like coupled. If you want to, like I'm not saying to not pursue this other person, but I feel like right now it's good for you to kind of do your thing and then maybe like date like date lightly, but not like getting like a full relationship, unless I feel like it's to get to really know this person and also enjoy that process is kind of what
Mm.
I'm getting.
I think it's really funny you said passe because this X is passe.
Ah, so it was a Freudian slip. I love it. So thank you for letting us read for you. We have Tiger Snake wants to know what we see for her future husband.
Ooh.
If we get any hits on that. Let's see. I don't know why, but I feel like he's gonna have glasses.
Hmm.
Future husband. So Ryan, I need you just to pick one of them. That's kind of how I do mediumship, is I try to get that specific person. I don't, Shaun, is that how you do it too, or do you just let who comes through?
Oh, I can't see the
Oh,
question.
sorry. Somebody wants us. There's 3 different people that they want for mediumship, and I asked them to pick just one, and they said they don't mind who comes through, whoever does, but I need a name, like how
Oh,
that's
see,
how I.
I don't. I don't.
Okay.
Like I open myself up to anyone who wants to come
Okay.
through. Yeah, of sources, love and light, no
Okay.
hitchhikers. Yeah.
So how I do it is I need a name. I need a
Okay.
specific person to try to get. So maybe give me a name, and then maybe Shaun will get one of the other people. That. How about that?
Yeah.
I kind of do a very. I work with Archangel Azrael. I have him get that person. Kind of very structured.
Nice.
Hi, Susan. Yeah, Jennifer, we only have like 3 questions left, and I have to go get my kiddos. Sorry. But I'll be on Friday with Jackie.
All right. I will go first. So in regards to this potential new husband, I'm very intrigued by this guy. He sounds really, really cool. Um, the first card that I got was the renewal card. You know, here what I'm getting regarding your question is that he's very he's on a really good path. He's on a really good path career wise. He's been doing well. He thinks with his mind and his heart, which I really, really like. Excuse me. He's also going to be into the metaphysical arts. I do feel he does yoga, as illustrated here in the Four of Air. I feel he meditates. I feel he has a really good balance of being on earth and being with his spiritual self. He loves to travel. We have the wheel card. Now, I know this is not the world, but the world is depicted on it. And to me, wheels also indicate, travel by car, travel by train. Even airplanes have wheels. Excuse me. So I do feel he likes to travel. Excuse me. The last card I pulled, I wanted to be a physical description of the guy. And I shuffled, and Commander Ashtar came back. So to me, I feel he's going to be blonde, or gray that might have been blonde once. I feel he's going to be really smart. He's going to be really grounded, and he's going to be really fun. Don't be surprised if he like drags you to a sound bath or something like that, because I think he's really into that sort of thing too. He's got multiple. He's very very multifaceted. He's got a lot of different sides to him, and it will keep you on your toes in a really good way. Kyle?
Sorry, I had somebody that posted that I skipped their question. I never got it. So, I'm trying to look and see. And then I have my cards pulled though. Thandika, I never got your question. I don't see it. I don't see it in the chat at all. So I did not get it. Okay. So, Tiger Snake. Yes. So I'm getting that. Okay. So I'm not getting a ton on the person. I'm getting more on you and your spirit team. So I got the first thing I got is like a transformation. I feel like you are going through some like almost like you're the phoenix rising from the ashes, and it's like you are raising your vibration, so this person will be attracted to you. They're going to be attracted to your energy. I feel like you're going through some positive changes right now, and you're kind of like just like being almost like being reborn. Then I got the guardian angel card, and so this is your spirit team, your guardian angels. This is someone you're meant to meet, and your guardian angels are working on trying to get you guys at the same place at the same time, so you'll meet them.
Oh, and he's blonde.
You got that they were black. Oh yeah, nice. Sorry, yeah. I wasn't really listening to you because I was looking for that thingy, so I was trying to multitask. And then I got your angels are watching over you. I got this card again. So your spirit team is really trying to like it's like you're meant to be with this person, so your spirit team is trying to orchestrate you getting together. I just feel like it's a timing thing. And then I got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is telling me to, now that we know that this person's coming and that you know that they're gonna that your spirit team is on it, to enjoy life as much as you can right now, and just really stay positive and keep your energy up and like your vibration up, because that's what's going to be like that person is like attracted to you and what makes them like are drawn to you. So acting from a place of I know my person's coming kind of thing. And that is what I got. Okay. Now we have trying to get guidance about next steps with career, job. My current one has affected me, not for the better. Okay, so let's look at some steps for.
Oh, this is my friend Christine.
Oh, hi, Christine.
Hi, Christine. I know you and I still have to get together one-on-one. Yeah, no, Christine is lovely. She's amazing. Love her, miss her. Haven't talked to her in a while. Yes, we need to catch up.
Guidance on next steps for career. Christine, are you already applying to other things? Hmm. Yeah, Near Dragon, I'm sorry, the questions are closed. We've been on for a little over an hour and I have to leave in like 15 minutes to go get my kiddo. So I'm trying to finish everybody that I starred before I put the banner up. I'm so sorry I missed you today. But I'll be on Friday with Jackie. Let's see.
All right, so I'll go first while you're shuffling.
Yes.
So Christine, so the first thing I got was one of my favorite cards. It came back again, the yoga card, Four of Air. Now, to me, given your situation, this has to do with I think it has to do with mental exhaustion. Like there's been like some like stress regarding what your next step is, regarding what your job will be, where you're going to go. This makes complete sense for where you are. The next card I got though is very, very good. One thing more about this one though is it's important to make a decision too. Like, don't put off making decisions about what it is that you want. When you get a gut instinct, ruminate it over a while and then go. But the next card I got was the Lover's card. Now, this does not always mean romantic love. It can also mean partnership. And originally, when Tarot was first brought about, a long, long time ago, this card was actually not called the Lover's card. It was called the Choice. And so you've got a choice, a decision to make about who it is you're going to partner up with on your next position. However, I will tell you this: the next place is going to bring you lots of good money. We have the Ten of Earth. This is all about financial planning for the long term, what it is you want out of your life moving forward in this. And it's not just monetary, though. It's also about what brings you joy. Like, you want a job that brings in the money, yes, but you also want a job that you like doing, that you enjoy doing, that you want to connect with your coworkers with, that you like them, that you like your boss. You want all of these ideals, and this is very much within reach. The last card I pulled for you, which I love because she came back again, we have Joan of Arc, the voice of truth. I think as long as you stick to your integrity and your dignity, which you have in spades, that you're going to find the right position and it's going to go really, really well. But you've got to make a choice. Kyle? Oh, no way.
So also Thandika, I can't find your question. If you want us to answer, I need you to put it back in the chat because I can't find it. So yes, I got the Lovers. So yes, there is like a choice. I also feel like there's some healing around this too. I actually feel like you might have more, there might be two job offers. And it's finding the one, and I feel like it's picking one that's going to be the most healing and feel best for your soul. So it might be the one that maybe it doesn't pay higher, or maybe it's like the lower of the pay, but they have like more time off or something, or you like their company footprint or like how they treat others or something. But I feel like there's one option that's like doesn't pay as much as the other one, but you're going to like better and feel like more valued there. I got unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So even though this job has been like really frustrating, look at that owl. You've gotten a lot of wisdom from there. There was a reason why you were meant to be at this place, and you've learned a lot from it. And it's going to also make the next place like you appreciate it that much more. I got the Seven of Swords. So people are really stealing your peace here. It's a really kind of toxic environment. So yes, I agree with Shaun on that. It's just like, they're just they're just like stealing your peace. It's just there's a lot of yapping, there's a lot of just negativity. Um, One thing you can do that might help, well, first of all, I'm getting don't worry about time. Don't worry about the time. So this is Archangel Zachiel, and usually Archangel Zachiel is about like forgiveness and like but for this one I'm looking at the world, like the globe, and I'm working at the time. I feel like this new company might be like a global company or located in more than one country, and I
Mhm.
feel like the timing is there you might find something sooner than you think, and it's possible too with getting the Lovers card in Gemini season, which is coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
It could be June, like that June part for Gemini. I feel like it's more
Mhm.
June, I don't think it's May. I don't think it's
Yeah.
that quick, or at least you'll start interviewing soon. So that's what I got for that one.
I love it when we both get the same cards from the same deck.
I know, I love that because like there's so many, there's 78 cards. It's just
Right.
like so okay. Thank you so much. Okay, I got you, Thandika. I got it. I finally got it. So let me okay. All right. So now we're doing we have 3 left. So I'm hoping to try to get everyone done before I have to go. Shining love, light, truth. Any messages would be amazing. Shining love, light, truth. Mm. I love that.
I don't know why, but the song Philadelphia Freedom popped into my head.
I
I
love that
don't
song.
know if that's a message for you, Shining, or for someone else listening, but Philadelphia Freedom is definitely there.
That's fun. I love when I get me song lyrics.
Oh, it happens to me all the time. Yeah, it's
It's so
crazy.
fun. Did I show you my rock and roll deck? Should have.
No, you did not.
It's so fun. It's a rock and roll oracle, and I'll show you. It's been pretty spot on too, and I use it. Yeah, it has like just it's a lot of classic rock like Bon Jovi, Kenny Loggins, but like Don't Fear the Reaper.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome.
Imagine, yeah, it's fun.
All right, Shining, there's some really good fiery energy here. I'm loving all of this. This is really, really good. So the first card I got is the Sun. Um, it's a time of great joy, great success. Um, all your plans are working out either as you planned them or even better than you planned them. Like you're in a time of great prosperity. Now, even though that is happening, there might be an obstacle you have to go over. And once again, we have the Ace of Swords back, Ace of Air in this tarot. You need to like not let the obstacle diminish everything you've built around you because you will go over it. You will go around it. You will be able to like circumvent this obstacle very easily. And the reason being is because you're the Queen of Fire. I love this. I think right now is you don't ever doubt yourself ever. If you have doubts, push them aside. You know, they don't exist. They are not real. There's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you can't do. And as a further backup for this, the final card I pulled was Kali Ma, the mother and the devourer. What I love about this is these two have very similar energies, but just presented in very, very different ways. Um, there's a lot of good things on the horizon. And, to use the phoenix metaphor again, you're going to like soar above and beyond. You're going to go past Earth, past the stratosphere, up into the heavens, because there's a lot of really big things on the horizon for you right now. I mean, things are already good now, but it's only going to get better. Just don't get waylaid by a tiny little obstacle. And it is. It's tiny. It's a pebble in your shoe. That's all it is.
All right. So I got, which I think this is kind of fun because it's in your name. I got discovering truth. And I wonder if that obstacle is there something that you have to learn or some like truth that needs to come out. But this also says you stand in the light of truth. So maybe it means speaking your truth. I'm not sure which way that's gonna go, but I love this card. Like there's nothing bad about it. It looks like this person's kind of going their own way and doing their own thing while the other two are kind of like looking at the vast vistas. So it could also mean like you're doing your own thing and you might have to kind of instead of like go with the group, you might have to go do your own thing. And then I got have confidence. And I love this card. And I want you to look at which one. So whatever one jumps out at you most is what you should have confidence in. For me, I was looking at the for me, I feel like it's your connection with spirits. I was looking at the angel's wings. But if there's another one that jumps out at you, that's another thing to think about for having confidence. And then number 25 reduces to seven, and seven in angel numerology is your life path. So I feel like your life is this lifetime has been really working on having confidence. And also, she's really balanced too. And the reason why I think that I was very drawn to the angel wings, and this makes sense because I got pillar of light, which means your vibration is rising and you are the oracle. And I think
Mm,
that oh, I love it.
mhm,
That your connection to spirit is getting stronger and you're getting stronger and stronger messages. So if you feel like if the obstacle is you can't hear them, maybe try some like meditation, some guided meditations. That's how I get a lot of my messages are through guided meditations because my brain is constantly going. It works like nonstop. So I have to like get quiet in order to hear spirit, or I pull cards and like automatic write to that. And then I got the Knight of Wands. So this is telling me that like their stability is like on your way because I'm like the four pillars to me is all about stability. The Knight of Wands does things that like really fuel their passion, things they're passionate about. So and I also feel like there's some good luck coming your way during Leo season because that's the next fire season we're gonna have.
mhm.
I feel like there's some like fiery energy that's going to be because I know Shaun got some fire cards too. Got the Sun, which is very Leo, the Queen of Wands, which is very like Leo energy. So I feel like there's some fun stuff coming your way in like that late July, mid
Mhm.
to like August 20th kind of. And if you have fun fact, I learned from my astrologer. So I'm a Leo rising and Jupiter's going into Leo during Leo season and it's going to be there for a year. The next year I'm going to have lots of luck with my creative projects.
Ooh, I like it.
So so if you have Leo anywhere in your chart, Jupiter's going in there and that whatever you have that in your chart is going to be where you have good luck. So okay, so Ryan wants us to connect to either Shaun, Sheena, or David. I'm going to work with David. I don't know why I just felt drawn to the name David. Um,
All right, let me open up a bit and see what I
okay.
get. All right, Ryan. So what I'm getting, and it kind of doesn't really make sense to me, but I'm connecting with a guy. He's presenting himself as to be early to mid 30s. He's in overalls, the kind like you work on a farm with, and he's in a plaid shirt. I do feel he's outside. He's like tending to a farm. He's got one of those old vintage trucks that you see sometimes that farmers still use. Um, it's sunny where he's at. Something about he loves spending time in the kitchen. I have a feeling like his wife or his daughter may have cooked him a lot of food in the kitchen and he loved to eat it. But I'm getting that. I want to say it's almost like a farmhouse, which makes sense given that it's a farm. Um, the guy really likes bacon. The guy really likes bacon. Like I can smell it sizzling in the skillet. Um, I can smell. I don't know. Is it wheat? When wheat grows, I can almost smell that.
Mm.
It's like some weird plant thing. But I don't know what wheat smells like. Um,
I live in the wheat state, and I still don't know. I
okay.
live in
All right. Yeah.
Kansas, where they make
Yeah. But
wheat.
but yeah, I'm sensing this guy. He's friendly. He's nice. He definitely works long hours on his farm. Um, and now I think I'm hearing the Allman Brothers or Altman
Ooh,
Brothers music. Yeah. So I'm trying to get an era for him because I mean, looking at it now, it could be anywhere from 20s to 90s. It's all very farm-like. I'm not getting an era. Um, because everything is so timeless. Um, I hope that resonates, Ryan, or maybe it resonates with someone else who's here. Um, but he's the one who's coming through like strong,
nice.
really strong. Yeah, I'm not getting a name. I'm sorry.
I like that they like bacon, and, did you kinda see them with, like, a piece of weed in their mouth?
Uh, kind of, yeah.
'Cause that's kinda
Yeah,
like
but
I
I can also feel it growing nearby too, though.
Mm,
Like it was part of it, so like it was part of the natural environment.
mm. I asked, to get messages from David, and, I love it when I get this is always my confirmation, is I got the first card I got was, like, Archangel Azrael, 'cause that's who I work with, and this is definitely the card of, like, the brokenhearted. So, and it's male energy. So, the message I got is, I'm not sh I feel that there might be, some challenges that you're going through right now, and David is trying to communicate that, like, it's gonna heal with time and to hang in there, and that there's, healing those misunderstandings is, healing misunderstandings to other people is really gonna help go a long way to your healing process, and letting go of, like, the past kinda thing. I also got, that you're not having enough fun. So I got the 2 of Earth. So I feel like he's trying to tell you to have more fun. And then there's also Archangel Zachiel. And 9 times out of 10, when I get Archangel Zachiel, when I do mediumship, it's that there was either so the person that passed away, either Ryan, you and this David person might have had a fight before they passed away or an argument. So there's that forgiveness episode, or David's asking you to forgive him for something. So for self-forgiveness. So there's some kind of forgiveness message there. So either forgiving, they want you to know like they forgive you, or they're telling you that they are sorry. So hopefully that resonates. And then I got ego. So he's saying that even though you might feel trapped, if you can So like accepting like responsibility, which sometimes can be hard, especially when we're like frustrated and we feel like things aren't working out. Accepting responsibility, but then also making the different choices to make yourself happy. Like you have the power, like you're not as trapped as you think you are. You have the power to make some different choices, and you really try to choose choices for your happiness. And I do want to ask, and please let me know if I'm wrong. Um, was there any of these three? Was there any like addiction issues with any of these three, like alcohol or drugs? Just curious, because sometimes I got like an addiction message, but that could also be for someone else too. Because
I
sometimes when I go ahead, go
oh,
ahead.
I got one last thing too.
Yeah.
I got the name either Percival or Percy,
Oh,
so I don't know if that resonates with anyone. But I feel like this guy's name might have been Percy, or he knows a Percy.
I like that. I like Percy. That's a nice name.
Mhm.
All right, and then Dandika, thank you for rewriting your question. And this is our last one. What should I expect this week?
Ooh.
Should I expect this week? The Gilmore Girls song is stuck in my head.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, so I wonder if that means that somebody you can lean on somebody for support. Like, if you need, I will be like holler. I can't think of the lyrics right now, but it's like da-na-na, da-na, da-na-na. Where you lead, I will follow. Where you
Yes.
lead, I will follow. What should you expect this week? I got this one again. I keep getting a lot of repetitive cards today, and I'm shuffling.
That happens a lot. Like, sometimes there'll be a theme with all the questions. So, like, one event I worked with recently, the balance card kept coming up for all my clients.
Oh,
Yeah, and even today, Joan of Arc has popped up a lot, the Ace of Swords, it's like a theme with the questions that happens, and even though, yeah, we're shuffling, they still wanna come back.
hopefully people are getting some cleat-ons.
Yes, yes, I hope so.
If you don't know what a cleat-on means, that means when we read for somebody else and it really resonates with you, so you're getting, it's like you feel like that message is for you or something you were meant to hear.
Alright, Kandika, I hope I said that right. Um, this week's going to be interesting. So, the first card I pulled was the 3 of Earth,
Ooh, I love
doing
that.
more of what you love and being recognized for it. Um, I feel like you are gonna get praise from like a couple of somebodies, and I don't know if it has to do with work per se or from something you've done, but you're gonna get a lot of accolades from at least 2 people, maybe more. It could be a very, very minor promotion, but yeah, there's something really good on the lines there. And what I love is it's going to be very thought out and meticulous because then you got the Justice card. Archangel Raguel. Oh, I love it. Okay, so, you know, this has to do with just seeing all sides of the situation, like looking at it impartially, kind of leaving the heart outside and then bringing the heart in after. And you want to be able to do that because I have a feeling there's someone in your vicinity who is really uncommunicative emotionally. Like they're very stoic. They don't know how, or they're afraid to kind of let themselves be free with their emotions. It could be a work thing where they're trying to protect themselves at work. They have a different facade from work life and home life. But it's someone who isn't great at communicating. Now, the last card I pulled, which I love, is the Miriam, the Sacred Vision card.
Looks like the
Now,
Nelson.
I know, right? A little bit, yeah, yeah. Oh, the Nelson brothers. Um,
After the rain.
yeah, good song. The reminder here is, even though other people are incommunicative, you have to remember love has no boundaries. And, you know, um, I keep thinking of that medley of all the different songs in Moulin Rouge,
Love that.
Love is like oxygen. All we need is love. It's like it's a lot of things like that. Um, and if you come from a place of love and integrity, then you can't put a foot wrong. Yeah, I hope that helps.
So the first card I got was 7 of water. So you're gonna have to make some kind of a choice this week.
Ooh.
And whatever one jumps out at you, whatever color jumps out at you, it's usually like the choice around that. So if it's like purple, it's some kind of spiritual choice. If it's blue, it's some kind of communication choice. And then I got justice as well. So I feel like this is trying to tell you that make sure that your choice is whatever choice you make, it's of integrity and it leaves you feeling balanced. And that you do look at all different sides of the situation. I also get this is going to be a very healing week for you. So the 6 of air, I love this card. I don't love a lot of the sword cards every time, or the air cards. I'm always like, ugh. But I like this one. This one is all about healing and just kind of like recuperating. You're moving away from like a sad condition to like calmer shores, away from the stormy waters. I got be the real you. So like let your freak flag fly. Be you. Be the beautiful, glorious you this week. You're going to have the freedom to do so. So tap into that courage and do it. And then I got the play card again. So have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So finding ways to incorporate fun. Yeah, this is a really pretty card. Finding ways to incorporate fun in your life. So thank you so much and thank you for letting everybody for coming. And yeah, this was fun.
Thank you, everyone. This was amazing.
So, okay, Ryan, thank you for confirming. So I thought I had David. I must have had Shaun then. Ooh. Sometimes they'll sneak through. Like I'll think I'm getting one person. It's so much easier for me to do mediumship like in person because I can ask them questions. But like I've had it before where I did mediumship and this he wanted to talk to like someone that was like a second mom to him. 3 different women were like fighting and I kept getting mixed messages because it was 3 different women. So finally I had to be like, ladies, one at a time. And when I'm doing it quick, I don't always pick that up. So, okay. So Shaun, I must've had Shaun instead of David then, even though I was trying to get David. But sometimes if like, they'll just kind of like, if I open that door, I always try to make it very strategic, but sometimes they'll swoop in and they'll be like,
oh nope, yeah,
I'm going first.
I'd had them arrive in mass and I'm like, wait, stop guys. And it's almost like a party,
That's why I won't open it. I'm like, Asriel, just get that person for weeks. I don't want that, but sometimes I can't like control it, even though I want to. I'm like,
well, I generally don't do mediumship readings without seeing the client's eyes. That for me is the key. So I'm sorry, Ryan, I wasn't able to see your eyes. So when I do mediumship, that's necessary for me. So I picked up as much as I felt that I could, but I don't think it was Shaun or David that came through. I think it was Percy. Yeah, so I don't know if that resonates for you or for someone else here. But we'll see what happens.
Well, thanks for that confirmation though, because I was getting that strong forgiveness, and I always hate asking, like when the addiction piece jumps out at me, I'm always like, I always feel bad asking that, but I need to do it because it's usually there. It usually is some kind of factor. So that and Archangel Zachiel always shows up when there's some kind of forgiveness. That's like my, like we all have like our psychic dictionary. He comes there all the time. So when that's a factor, but well, I really tried to get David, but Shaun just busted on in there. So, you're welcome, Dandika. Thank you for reposting your question. So thank everybody for coming, and we appreciate you. This was super fun, and we'll schedule something for next month, and we'll see you guys next month. And then I'm on Friday with Jackie P. So if you can't get enough Shaun, check out his channel. I have it in my description. I can actually just look it up too. I can post it actually everyone's out of the chat. It's in the description.
Yeah, it's in the description. It's fine.
I always post it in there. I just kind of use the same description over and over again and copy and paste it. That way I make sure it's there.
Love it.
So, but you can follow Shaun on his channel too. So I think Jackie might have posted it earlier too. I don't have I think Jackie posted she was like, please like and subscribe. Jackie's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. I think she posted it for you. So thank you so much, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See you next time.